Welcome back to BR163 on Farming Simulator 25. It's episode 5 of our Brazilian adventure with me, MrSealyp. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got a cultivating job that I've just picked up. I think it pays about 9 grand. Maybe a little bit less actually because I borrowed this equipment, but I think borrowing the equipment was only at 779. I think we're down here. Oh, it's a weird shaped field. Is it this way? I know I keep doing that. People are saying, why did you say that? Who are you asking? I don't know. I'm asking myself. I can check the map down this. Oh yeah, it's here. Look, there you go. This field here. That was the correct turning. And again, borrowing equipment, we get to use something I probably wouldn't have bought. So why not? Seem to get the same cultivator. I've done what, 3 or 4 cultivating contracts now. We seem to get the same one each time. But again, hey, I'm not going to complain. Our pea harvest is continuing. We've got some more stuff delivered, some more stuff done. We're at what, 94%? Not much left now, I don't think. So I'll get cracking on this, and then I'll probably see you. Will I see you tomorrow? Or will I see you later? Will I see you later on? Our farm's just here. What is it I need to do? Maybe tomorrow. I don't know. Haven't decided. Just to show you, we are doing the thing, you know, the bits that need to be done. I've got a plan actually for what I'm going to do tomorrow. Might involve a new piece of equipment potentially. I have a tiny dilemma, and it is a tiny dilemma. As you've seen, 2 cultivating contracts. I took on the second one after I was doing that one on that big wibbly field. Our contract is complete on peas, and all that I've delivered so far, we've completed the contract and made 17,000 on top. I haven't completed yet. On bringing peas here and selling them. So the contract finished, I carried on bringing peas, so 17 grand on top we've made, and I've still got this load, which is the last load, 16,928 litres. So I'm just deciding, shall I just put this 16,000 litres up in our silo? Because why not? I've already delivered a load. Or if I really genuinely have no intention, I'm not going to use them, am I? I'm not intending. Oh, so I'm not intending running loads of productions. No, we're going to sell them. Let's sell them. Yeah. Don't worry. Dilemma achieved. Thank you for being a sounding board. It makes life a lot easier. Let's unload those. Oh, I've got it on grain door. Oh well. It's all right. Yeah, look. So 17 already. See what we make on this, and that's on top of the contract, which is paying 29. This is bonkers. I mean bonkers in a good way. I'm not knocking it. I'm not knocking it at all. This is insanity. What? Okay, So what I've sold in peas exceeds what the contract paid. Huh? Like I say, it's a good problem to have, but my word. Well, I'm going to take this equipment. I mean, the least I can do is take this back to the store for the farmer to collect. Good grief. Yeah, I don't know. That's blown my mind. I wasn't expecting that. I guess because my last load, I completed the contract and then it did the 17,000, and I wasn't really paying attention. I suddenly looked up and thought, oh, 17 grand. And that wasn't even a full load, was it? We just did 16 something, so it wasn't even like an 18.5. So, I mean, I don't know. Like I say, have it. Have it. Right, in the morning, we've got stuff to do, because time's getting on. I need to get home for us teas. That lighting on the window in the cab. Wow. Where's all this traffic come? Why is it every time I come to a junction there's a traffic jam? Whoa. Who's tooting? Someone come up behind me. Right. Lights off. Engine off. So what we'll do, 28,700. Yeah, what did it lease cost for the harvester? I mean, admittedly, yes, I did pay out a fair bit, what, probably 3 and a bit grand maybe, on hiring a worker, and I kept thinking, oh yes, that's an eating to my top line. Like I say, that last bit we've just unloaded was more than what I'm making in the contract. That yeah, okay. I've got to walk back now, just so I realised. Oh, that's alright. Right, I'll see you in the morning. Unless any other contracts come up, and I think I might just get a bit dark now. Sneaky little contract before bed? No. We need a bus, we need a taxi. Taxi! We're into April, it's 2 minutes past 7 in the morning, and it's pouring down with rain again. So, what are we going to do? Not sure. Contract wise, it's been interesting. We are in the harvest window for carrots, corn, cotton, grass till, green beans, oilseed radish, olives, parsnips, poplar. What else have we got? Red beet, soybean, spinach, sugar beet, sugar cane. I thought we would get some of those, maybe sunflower. But if we come down to our contract, it's still early in the morning. Sometimes when you go through the night and when you sleep, when you wake up, there are no contracts, and all of a sudden it will hit 7:30 or whatever time, and all of a sudden contracts will start rolling in. I suppose as people wake up, as the day comes alive, people start going and saying, okay, we got these available. Go down to the local, go down to the depot, check the boards, and you'll see what's available. But we are going to go down to the store. I've taken the liberty last night before going to bed of, are these lights on permanently, or have I switched them on and forgotten? What are the odds? Okay, so yeah, they've just switched off. Yeah, took the liberty of taking over the water tank, little water trailer, and we've filled up our lime, little mini, no, not mini, our lime production facility. So now we need stones. So I'm taking the pickup down to the store, and we're going to purchase a new bit of kit. And again, I suppose it depends on the thumbnail. I don't know what the thumbnail is yet. Haven't made it. You probably already know what that is, which is cool. But maybe you don't. I might block it out. I don't know. So we'll head down, see what's what. I probably need to buy, well, maybe not necessarily yet, but maybe need to buy some more herbicide concentrate, because we have run out in our little facility. Well, we don't seem to be using anywhere near as much herbicide as we do liquid fertiliser, but that's kind of a given. So with all our contract work and the money we made from the peas, I still can't get my head around that. Now, I'm not sure what I'm looking to purchase. Blimey. Whether it has a trailer hitch. Oh, you... Talking of trailer hitches, there seems to be something missing off the back of my pickup, and that would be the trailer I was going to bring down. Of course it is. Yeah. Right. Let's pull in under cover. Actually, I'm sure they won't mind. Hey, listen to the rain. That's the rain on the metal roof. How cool is that? Anyway, right. Hola, señor. ¿Cómo estás? No, is that Spanish? It's actually Portuguese, isn't it? It's spoken down in Brazil, well, not all South American countries. So we just spent 57,350. What's scary about that purchase is that the bulk of the purchase, the main vehicle, was only 40,000. What was scary was the bucket was nearly half the price of what the vehicle was. The bucket was 17 grand. That being said, I know I might have gone too big. Might have gone too big on the bucket. So we've got this, a Farm Master JCB 412S. It was only 40 grand. I'm just looking at the size of the bucket now, thinking, maybe should have gone a bit smaller. That's a 5,000 litre. Maybe should have gone for the smaller. I guess we'll find out. Now, let's jump in this. Now we have got quarries available, and we need stone for making our lime, and we are making our own lime. And this is a high tip as well, isn't it? Oh yeah, I'm just thinking. Without rear weights on this, that's going to be, I think if we get 5,000 litres of stone in that, that's going to be way too much, isn't it? Frustrating thing is, the small one was 15, so it wasn't much difference, 15 grand and 17 grand. I think we might need to. I thought we might get away with it, but yes, I thought, why not? Let's get ourselves a little JTB. It's not a bad sized wheel load of a 40 grand. Yeah, we're going to lose a bit of money on this, aren't we? Pretty sure that sound on the roof is going to get old pretty quick. It is quite. It's like when it's pouring down the rain in the man cave. It's that sound. No vehicles available. What? Oh yeah. Yep. I've already lost money on it. That's all. Let's sell it. It's my own fault. Got too greedy. Let's go and get the other one. Sorry. Hello? So that is a little rock bucket, and the rock bucket was 9,000, just over 9,000. It's a 3,000 litre, so. But it does do everything as well as rocks, but I thought it's a bit more. It should be a more sensible size. And the other thing I want to check, and I meant to bring it because this has got a rear trailer hitch. We do have a 10,000 litre trailer. Whether or not the trailer we've got would hook onto this, so I can do it all in one run with this rather than something else. Oh, that's a better size, isn't it? Yeah, much better. It's not a high tip, but that's all right. There is another one as well that's 3,600 litres, which is more of a standard bucket. This has got all the solid rock quarry, you know, the gear, and we'll see how this works out. Assuming, of course, I can do what I think I'm going to do, which I don't know if I know whether I can do what I want to do. Actually, you know what? Trailers, let's have a look. Is it worth me leasing one? Because we've got... Where is it? It's not in here, is it? Where is it? Oh, it's under August, isn't it? We've got that. So we've got that standard version, which should do everything. 13,500 for a 10,000 litre, which is what we've got already. That hitch, do we reckon that will hook up? I mean, I want to get another one of these anyway, because this has a rear hitch, and I said about daisy chaining the one that we've already got. So should we buy one anyway? Because I'm going to need one. Yeah, why not? Let's do it. While we're here, let's have another check. How we're looking on contracts. We've got a cultivating's popped up. Still got deadwood, rock removal, wood transport, but only a cultivating so far. Mind you, it was only 7:13, so you know, still early. Now, if this hooks up, we are off to the races. You beauty, you little beauty. Right, we're off to the quarry. Let's see if we can pick up some stone. Oh, we don't have beacons. It's unusual. It's not the fastest thing on the planet, but hey. So we need to take a right up here at some point and head over towards the quarry, down into the quarry, and there should be, I think it's stone, sand, is it, and dirt. There's all sorts of productions on here that you can do all sorts of stuff. We just want to get some lime underway. I may need to come back and do a couple of runs, in which case I might stick the other trailer daisy chain that on the back as well, assuming this has got the oomph to pull it. I didn't even think to check the horsepower. It's only going to be around the 100 mark. I'm just thinking for a wheel loader, I can't remember. Nice looking bit of kit though. Do I go right now? Or right at the next one? Next one, I think. I think we got a bit of a drive down into it as well, haven't we? If I recall. Oh, low-lying mist. Wow. You're a right old combination. That's a game crash waiting to happen, isn't it? Low-lying mist, rain, vehicle movement. Oh, look, what we're gonna hit in the mist here. That's something I do not want to be driving into. Do we need to go? It's actually quite a trek, isn't it? I'm still trying to get my head around all the, you know, the ground deformation. It seems extreme. I'm struggling uphill here, so I'm just thinking now, if we're struggling uphill like this now, how is it going to be? So that might just be, is that just the line? No. That's not stone, is it? Is that just, can I just come and get lime for free? The stone's up there. You know what? Let's. Are we sinking into the mud while I'm stopped? Yep. Let's disconnect the trailer. Do I need to own the land to be able to pick this up? Surely not. Oh, you're kidding. No, I thought we could just come and get some. I thought that was the point. Nope, it's not letting me. Oh no. This could all have gone horribly wrong then. Wow, I can't get over how much we're sinking into this. Oh. Well, that's scuppered all my plans, isn't it? Nothing worse than planned scupperage. I thought it worked just like the please tell me it's not the bucket. I don't need some other contraption for doing this. I thought it worked just like the dredging boat. Well, that was the point. Oh come on, really? No, it's not going to fall in there, is it? Why can we not? It's letting me interact with it. This is a rock bucket. This is what it's decided to do. No! Come on! Really? Won't let me pick this up. No, because we don't own the land. I know we can go over to the thing over there and we can buy it, but that wasn't the point. The point was, I thought it was... I might at some point, I might just lease one of the pickup conveyor belts, ones that pick up from the ground, like the Dr. Drulia one. There's a few of them knocking around. If we click on here, we've got the stones here, the shrimp slime and stuff there. We can buy it. How much are they going to charge us for a full bucket load? Oh, that's a problem. Even at 3,000 litres I can't lift it. Great. Well, I can't do anything then. So what is the point of a 3,000 litre rock bucket that you can't lift up? I just... Help me understand. I can't even drive. Oh, this is a nightmare. This is a nightmare. Oh God, seriously. I don't have access to land, so I can't tip this out. I can't lift it. I can't. There's no real weight for this. Not that I'm aware of. I'm just trying to think, is there anything in weights that's designed to do this? We always used to have the Mantrid lightweight, which would attach onto stuff like this. Was the point of this. It would attach onto, rather than a 3-point, it would attach onto something like that. Have we got anything like that knocking around? Because I can't do anything with that now. I can detach it and leave it here. Can I? Yep. Right, what about the trailer? If I bring the trailer over... The curious thing is going to be to do a test as well. If I bring a trailer down, bring the other trailer down as well, so 2 at a time, and then what we'll do, if that is lime over there... Actually, let's try that first. If it is lime, we'll buy 1 of stones and 1 of lime. Because if it works out it's cheaper to buy lime than it is to buy stones, then why am I converting it over? I might as well. Is that... No, that might be sand though. Isn't the lime production over there? This could be sand. Is it sand and dirt? I can't remember. Yep, sand. Okay, so it's not. That's alright. Maybe we can buy lime over there. Let's buy a load of stone and let's see then. I need to work out what I'm going to do about that bucket, see if I can find a weight. This is not going to plan. I'm just going to curl up in the corner of the man cave on the floor and a little bit of a cry. Buy a cheap wheel loader, they said. It'll be cool, they said, and it is cool. But I don't understand it when you have this situation. I know it's stones, I guess that's another reason why, but if you can't pick up 3,000 litres of something, what size bucket would I put on this? The wheel loader, I think the standard one's a 4, is it? There's a 4, there's a 3, there's a 3, 6. Yeah, I don't... Okay. What's going to charge me for 10,000 litres of stone? Oh, we are sinking into the ground. I'm not going to be able to pull this away. 450 for 10,000 litres, that's not bad. Look how deep the ruts are. Look how deep the ruts are compared to our tyres of our wheel loader. That's craziness. I've got to go up some of the hills with this. We're barely moving. This whole plan may take some time. Good grief. I mean, we are hauling a fair amount of stone. So when I said about a game crash potential, I mean that's, again, rain, mist, ground deformation. Look at how deep that's going, the ground deformation. That's crazy. Crazy cool though. And we are struggling to pull this big time. Right, I'll see you out the other side of the quarry. Maybe. What are we doing? 5 mile an hour, 6 mile an hour? Awesome. I've got a funny feeling we're going to get to an uphill stretch and we're going to get stuck. This is us flat out. I have got my foot firmly depressed to the floor. If we stop, but that's it, we're done. I'm getting that sinking feeling. Honestly, there were a couple of, look at the depth. There were a couple of points we got down to 1 mile an hour, and I was like, we might get stuck here, you know. We might sink completely. Awesome. All we need to do now, and I had it a bit when we started playing on Riverbend Springs way back in November last year, so nearly a year ago, we're getting there. I was taking one of the ploughs and I didn't have enough horsepower for the plough, and I was ploughing and trying to come out of one of the ruts, and the wheels started slipping on the tractor. And I remember then thinking, that is so cool, and I haven't really experienced it much since then. And I think that's what we need now, is a better animation and a better physics element for that when it's raining. So that combination of rain, if you're doing stuff on a field or in mud or anywhere where you're going to get this kind of tyre deformation, there should be an element of wheel slip. There should be a bit of, you know, tyre choice should make a massive difference. Anyway, let's take this 10,000 litres back. I'm wondering if we can speak to the company. Can we speak to Wayland Yutani and say to them, look guys, do you fancy buying a quarry? Have you ever thought about owning a quarry? Is that something you might be interested in? Because I need access to all this stuff. You never know. I think the quarry itself is like 2,600,000. I'm not going to get there. There's no way I'm going to get to that point. Anyway, I need to then look at weights. Like I said, let's get back, get this unloaded and get some lime being produced. Then I need to look at, when the rain stops, hopefully, whether that thing I've got on that little trailer back, whether I bought that as a seed version or a workshop trigger icon toolbox. That's what I needed. I remembered that as well. I need to start writing lists of things as I'm talking about them on the video. So we need to wait maybe for this. I was just thinking about it on the way over actually. We just paid 450 for 10,000 litres of stones, and our ratio, our production was a 1-to-1 pretty much, wasn't it? And then the only thing was we lost in the process was the water, which is free. If you buy lime, it's 450 for 2,000 litres, so we're getting 4 times the amount potentially of buying bags of lime. So I know I did it on Sunshine Forest, but here we're going to he says it's like Snow Runner. It's like Snow Runner and Farming Simulator have come together. I can't. Let's get the stones in. I can take the second trailer potentially, but I'm not going to be able to pull it out with this. Maybe load up. I need to with the pickup. I thought I'd be shoveling, so if I can just drive under that thing and buy the stone, then look. I mean, what? All the people that message and say, "Oh, ground deformation's rubbishing." What? Have the words. Have some words. Whatever words you want. You pick and choose your words. What's our storage? 40,000 litres. Right, let's get that going. 18,000. There you go. We're at 6 litres already. 11 stone to 10 lime. So we lose a little bit, a tiny bit. But it still works out cheaper buying it than buying bags of lime. Would it be easier to buy bags of lime? Well, from the situation we've just had, yes, absolutely. So what I need to do now, and see how much less deformation there is when there's no weight in it. That's awesome. I haven't really noticed it on anything before until now. Where did we put our small trailer? Trailer's moved. What's moved? The cedar. No, the cedar's moved. I moved the cedar out of there to get. Oh, I didn't show you, did I? Meant to show you this morning. You know, we were doing our baling and stacking the bales up. There you go. The second lot of 20 got stacked up. So there should be 45. So 43, 45 bales all stacked up there. So yeah, did what we needed to do. What else did we do? We had a spray contract. Yeah, we need to check on this in a little while. Once we've got some lime, when the rain stops, we're going to get some pH sorted out on our field. So we might end up using quite a lot. Let's move. This is odd. because it's done exactly what our header trailer did. So because I was up against the post or something, maybe I need to move the side it's on. That just seems very strange. Don't know why it's done that. I might have to keep an eye on that. Not that we can do a lot about it, but well, we'll keep an eye on it regardless. Right, drop that off. Move that out of the way. Pop that there. There we go. Is that weeds? Good grief! We had a few weeds on the fields the other day. Yes. What the? It's like a crop growing. Why is that saying nitrogen perfect? How? Oh, was it soybean in this before? Oh no, that's still the nitrogen. Oh, I don't know. That's insane. Right, let's head back. Need to rethink this process. It would have been ideal if we could have done it all with the wheel loader, but the wheel loader's going to have its place. And again, I know I keep harping on about the price. For the price, it's well worth having. Cheaper than buying a skid steer loader. So you know. I swapped out my pickup at the store, and we got 20,000 litres, so our daisy chain trailers. Our suspension is, I mean, we are. Woo, I was just saying we were moving fine a minute ago. This is pulling better than the wheel loader. So, I mean, just about. I'm going to get this back and unload. Hopefully, wait for the rain to stop, and we should have some lime produced. I might grab the Stara, and we might get some mulching done. Because as far as I'm concerned, I'm going to do mulching in the rain. I don't mind that too much. So yeah, we should be okay. When if I don't remember in editing, I hope I'll remember in editing. Well, I suppose I have doubled my load. I'm thinking even this is struggling, but yeah, we have doubled our load. When I said about the capacities, these are 10,000 litres, each trailer, and I'm sure I said when I was driving back up to the lime production, a bag of lime is 450 for 2,000 litres, and we just paid 450 for 10,000 litres, so 900 for 20,000 litres. And I said, we've got 4 times as much. No, we haven't. 2,000 litres into 10,000 litres is 5 times as much. So yeah, for the same price, 5 times as much. So over time, we will make the money back on our lime production little facility, which was 17 grand anyway, which is pretty good. So I'm going to get this back, and like I say, hopefully get cracking on, and we'll get some mulching done. Hopefully get some liming done on our fields. I've got a fertilising contract. You see me do a few of those, but I've got a ploughing contract. We've got a John Deere. What do we get? I can't remember what it is now. And a plough. We've got a ploughing contract to do. So hopefully, rain should be stopping now. Yeah. Well, that was something else. That was, I mean, we're showing cloud. We've still got rain. We're still getting thunder. I'm not sure what's going on. I think we might have to try. I might try with this. It's only got 150 horsepower. What I said, was it last episode or earlier in this episode, that with the wheel loader, what did I say it was? I can't remember now. Let's have a look at our vehicles. Our pickup is 260 something horsepower. And with 2 trailers, we got to a point, as you saw in the video, it just sat, the wheels were spinning. Like, wasn't moving anywhere, which is cool. I mean, it's realistic, it's how it should be, I guess. What's this one? 130 horsepower, so it's around 100 and something. So, oh, that was something we want to do. We were going to put in under tools. There, vehicle workshop table. It's £1,000. That's all. So, should I put undercover? Probably should be undercover, shouldn't it? Do I put this end? Maybe like that, so it's kind of under the overhang there, but so we can get stuff in front of it. What do you reckon? About there? Yeah, let's do that. So that will give us the ability to then fiddle around with stuff. I think we might try and up the horsepower on the pickup, but I think what we might also do is maybe try tractors. If we're going to get more stone, we're going to need more stone if we're going to do more liming, but that's chugging away now. That's had now 30,000 litres in it, and I think we've got about 4,500, 5,000 litres have already chugged through, so we're looking pretty good as it stands. So, mulching, I think this is set as a front. If it's not, we'll switch it over to rear. I've got the rear weight that we had sit on the floor, so we'll do that. Let's unfold this, and I'm going to mulch first, and then we'll look at liming. At least I can see what I'm doing then. This should just be a case of dropping down, shouldn't it? It's not there we go. Whether it's supposed to be front or rear, it is. We are catching the grass a little bit as well, so we've got to be careful with that. But we are mulching. Like I said, we'll probably still get weeds again once we plant, whatever we end up planting. But I just want to be able to see what I'm doing. The weeds are in the way, and I haven't mulched in absolutely ages. I'm trying to think the last time I mulched a crop. Because I've been doing precision farming and I haven't been doing a lot of cultivating either, I've just been kind of jumping straight in with getting on with the planting with the direct drill and not bothering, so makes a change, doesn't it? We'll probably do the same thing. It makes more sense if we just, yeah, well, I know I keep doing this and I know I keep leaving the thing on and I know it annoys people. Because in real life you wouldn't have the lines showing, I know. You'd still be able to hear the bleeps, you'd still be able to see where you were going, I know. We'll get the other one done as well. Yeah, okay. The only downside with the mulching, I suppose, because it overhangs a little bit over the edge of the field. To be fair, I have already mowed this side. We are losing some grass that we would be using for mowing and collecting and feeding the goats. Certainly a throaty beast. So we're gonna get this done, liming done, and then yeah, the weight thing. I did have a look. I don't think there's anything like that Mantrid lightweight for the wheel loaders, unless there's one in a wheel loader pack somewhere. I had a look through everywhere I could think of where there might be a weight that would go on. We got front ones for telehandlers and all sorts of stuff, but yeah, couldn't find anything. So I don't know what we'll do about that moving forward. I'll try that 3,000 litre bucket maybe with a crop, something that's not stones, and see if that makes a difference. I don't know if it will, but who knows. So anyway, yeah, mulching will continue. I said I was going to get it done. Just takes a bit to get this into gear. Once it gets into the right gear, there we go, then we're off. Just takes a bit to get there. Wish the weather forecast had sorted itself out. What's going on? It's just got 9:30. Mulching is complete on both fields. So now is to find out what I had this set on, because I can't remember. And now we've got our little workstation. We should be fine if we need to do anything with it. So what we're going to do, whiz around, and we should have enough. It doesn't hold a lot of lime, and that's the thing. We need that open. I guess what we should do, let's drive over first and see if we can put lime in it. If it lets me put lime in it, we're fine. If it doesn't, then I've got it probably on seed, in which case it will need to be adjusted. Oh. When did I... I must have pressed the wrong button at some point. We've dropped the weight off. Oops. Oh, now that says variable seed rate, top left. I think we might have it on seed. Yeah, potentially. Which is great, it's good to have a seeder, but I need this for lime. Okay, we need to switch it out. This is something that needs to go bigger on at some point as well, I think. So what we'll do, swing that round in front, and then we'll go to, where's our, there we go. So that needs to be customised to fertiliser distributor. Yeah, that should be right, shouldn't it? No cost, customise. We need to be aware as well that has now detached itself from there. So that now needs to be reattached. Try that again. Oh, that's a point. Do I need to adjust my application rates? It should be automatic. The weight's going to really annoy me. I need to come and collect that. Whoa, 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 whoa. There we go. Let's see how quickly this disappears. So, pHing. Application rate. Yes, it says auto. That's cool. Let's do that, and that. We'll start here. Well, it's not going down too horrendously. We'll have to do probably a few trips back, but looking bottom left is making a big difference on our ground. That's cool. Optimal. It's going to switch. You can see bottom left as we switch into the next soil type. It does change. Still saying sandy loam though. Phew! At least it's working. That's the main thing. Let's get that on track. That's what we could do, actually. We could do the boundaries of both, couldn't we? Go straight across, go around this one. And if we get up to the top and running low, well, I mean, it seems to be lasting quite a while, we can refill, can't we? Yes, see, there's a plan. There's a plan forming, kind of. I honestly didn't realise when I started this endeavour how complicated it was going to be to get the lime. I really did not think that would be a thing. But anyway. Then I'll be back to the crops again. We'll have a look and see which windows and bits and bobs are in. These fields may just sit now. It's not as much of a stress for us to get grass, because, like I say, using Jonathan's method, we can go around the edges of our fields and get enough grass to keep the goats going anyway. My only concern with this field is our start field. This wasn't one of the start fields technically, although we did start with it. This has got the tram lines showing in it. I'm pretty sure to get rid of the tram lines, don't you have to plough the field? So at some point we may have to just bite the bullet and say, look, it's not going to be great for our environmental score, but it might need a plough. I don't know, we'll see. Not ideal, is it? Actually, we're doing alright. So we can spin that around a bit. Whack that back onto there. Go right out to the edge here. Awesome job, awesome. This is a nice bit of kit, this. The fact you can do seeding with it as well, I think that's pretty cool. I'm assuming that, yeah, it was sort of done as a, well look, here's a seeder, we could use this as a broadcast seeder. And then there was the other seeder. I guess that might have been during decision making processes of whether to do precision farming or not, and whether we need direct drills or not, and you know, maybe along those lines. I genuinely can't remember. I can't remember what process I went through to get to that point. Right, what we'll do is do that. If I've missed any little bits, we can always go and gather them up later on. That's not a problem either. Yeah, so we'll get the liming done, which again, that was the purpose of this episode. Gathering lime, gathering stone, getting it good to go, and then getting the mulching done, getting this done, and then what I'll do, I'll probably finish off. We'll go and grab that plough, and we'll get a bit of ploughing done. Was it an 8RX? Might have been an 8RX we've got on the plough, I think. Oops. Back online, please. There we go. Yeah, considering this is only 1,600, it's gone a lot further than I thought it would. That was based on me when I was doing seasons on Sunshine Forest. I was getting through quite a lot of lime. But that could have been the soil type, actually, depending on what field I was on, I suppose. I guess. We're done. I had to go back and fill up again. I think we got down to the last strip. I did all of it. I said it was 1,600 litres. It's not. It's 1,300. Did I get that wrong? Was I looking at the wrong thing? I didn't think I was. Fertiliser spreaders there. Oh no, 1,300 litres. Yeah. Why did I think it was 1.6? Oh, did even better then. For 1,300 litres to do all of that, most of that, and just a tiny little bit needed to finish off. That's cool. And the good thing with this being as well, because we've got the trailer already, we could get a different back. I think there's a Valtra. Is it a Valtra option? I think. If we want to do seed broadcasting, you just lift them on and off, just switch between the trailer bit, or you can just 3-point link mount it to the tractor. You don't have to have it on the trailer. The trailer's designed for smaller tractors and stuff, so you haven't got so much weight on the 3-point, which again makes sense. So right, that's our liming done, our pH, and if we check on our map-a-doodle-doo, there we go. There's our pHing. Environmental scores at 74. Not chasing it though, we know that. That's a rule. I'm going to go and move that weight. Then we're going to whiz down to the store, pick up the John Deere, and we've got a ploughing contract on field 30 to be cracking on with. But like I say, all the bits I wanted to do in this episode, I have actually technically already done. So, yeah, happy with that. Might as well finish off just on the next bit of contract work. There's quite a few contracts available again, all different ones. I think there's a green bean harvest, which doesn't pay too badly. I did have a look. You know me, I'm teetering. I don't know. So, and do I want to upgrade my horsepower on that, or next time I go and get stones with the double trailer rig, do I use a tractor? Will 150 horsepower, but with tractor tyres, work better than that? And the wheel loader, to be fair. Don't know. We'll see. Right, I guess what I should do really is drive down. I shouldn't walk down, should I? Drive down, then we'll take the equipment back. Well, swap out. I guess something I could try as well is maybe swapping the tyres out on this. Maybe. Okay. Give it some thought. Let's go. These ruts, look at this. That's honestly crazy still. It was an 8RX, I was right. So we grabbed that. I think this one pays about £7 grand, but obviously we borrowed the equipment, so maybe around the 7, maybe just under. And then we've got fertilising contract, which I think pays 8 or 9. We'll keep an eye out. Actually, I've got to keep an eye out for traffic. Oh, nothing's overtaken me. I should have indicated, really, shouldn't I? Should have indicated. Were we going field 30? Is that the one over the back here? Yeah, I think so. Should we unfold this now? Might as well. I'm not lowering it yet. We're off the main road, so it doesn't matter. This is a rotating plough, so we should be fine with this as well. Field 30, it's not a big field actually, it shouldn't take us too long. Nice way to end what we're doing, I suppose. Drop that down. No, didn't hire a worker, what are you doing? Drop the plough down, L1 and lower, there we go. That's what I was trying to do. It's interesting to see as well on here how the various different textures are. How Zero Oito has done, you know, it is ploughing, but it's not just the top soil has got that kind of reddish colour we're used to for South American Brazilian maps, and then when you do that it ploughs with a normal plough texture. We are ploughing that red soil over, not, you know, not a darker soil, which is kind of what you would expect. But it's cool, it's pretty amazing, isn't it? So off we go on our next endeavour. So next time I see you, we'll have a little bit more money in the bank. I think what we might try and do is we'll look in the next episode at our options for planting again, because I'm pretty sure we can't do anything yet, but our fields at least are prepped. And what'd be interesting if we get weeds in them again, probably. Maybe do some contract work and see if we can go to where is it? There's a workshop store, isn't there? And buy some tools and try and get the bridge underway. Because I can't remember what other stuff that's required for those. We'll sort something out. Okay, drop that down. And off we go again. And with that, we have come to the end of another episode. It was fun. Kind of. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. Thanks for watching.